Okay, welcome back. So, probably last problem for today. We're going to try to dissect a square into a bunch of rectangles. Okay, first thing is the max area by rearrangement inequality. So the area is certainly bounded above by 1 plus 2 times 2, 9, 3, 8, 4, 7, 5, 6. So, I don't know, 10, 18, 24, 28, 30, 110. And sorry, first I'm clowning, I'm sorry. This is min. So total area has to be at least 110. And the max area is whatever you get when you do this one. $190? Okay, that's fine. So we expect that the how do you move things around on this board? Okay, so there's going to be some cases. Okay, so, what are the ones I need to actually think about? It's like M in 11, 12, up to... Wait, that's actually very few. Wait, it's only these? There's not more? 13. There's like 3 values to try. Okay, well that's good news. Okay. Okay, help me out here, guys. Like, do I just like... The best case scenario is all 3 of them are doable and I just stumble around until I get all 3. Somehow I don't think that's what's gonna happen. So in all 3 of these cases, there's like Like, what is... How can you dissect a square into 5 rectangles in general if your side length isn't long enough to cover all the way? Right, so like, there's some rectangle... Each of the corners has a different rectangle attached to it, right? Like, no 2 of the corners can be in one of them. So, like, there's not that many things that can happen. Like, it has to be... Is there any shape that isn't this spiral-like shape? I feel like... Because if so, if they're actually all just the spiral like this, then there's not that... That cuts the casework down substantially. Right, but the silents are all different, so... Oh, I think it has to be... this, right? Like, they have to all be spirals. Let me see if I can give a real justification for that. So the 4 corners are definitely in different rectangles. And then so there's so there's like a vertex, each of these here, and so for every rectangle, so the yellow ones can be shared. Can the blue ones that I'm drawing, so the far vertices, can be... I claim those can't be shared, because if I had a thing that did that, so if I had something like this and I had something like this, then there's no... Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think it's just like for every yeah, it should have to be a spiral, right? Touching each edge of the square. Yeah, I think that's just true. So the argument, I think, is the 4 red corners have to be in different rectangles. Every red corner has an opposite blue corner. I claim the blue ones are also all different, because if 2 of them coincide, then you have trouble. Like, if this is a 4 rectangle and this is a 4 rectangle, you're screwed. If you're... if this blue corner is matched by, like... It's a 4 rectangle, this is a 4 rectangle. Like this. Yeah, then well, okay, if these are 4 rectangles, there's only... You can't dissect a rectangle into 3 sub-rectangles without creating... Well, also, okay, also just these lengths are the same. Like this length and this length. So I think that is actually a full proof that it has to be a spiral. You don't understand the question. What do you want me to How about I'll try to find one of the constructions, and then maybe that'll make it more clear what the question's asking. Which I assume for 10 shouldn't be that hard. Because for 10, So let's make this one 10, 1. So 121 is pretty close to the lower bound that we have. So we want to... Middle rectangle has perimeter... Wait, what? Oh, that's so smart! I see. Okay. Actually, I guess we knew that. Yeah. No, yeah, that follows from... Okay, I see where that comes from. Okay, but the sides of the rectangle need to be 1 through 10 in that order. For the person asking what the question means. 13 is good. Let's do 13 then first. If 13 has to be 1, 2 in the center. So like 8. I'm just gonna stick some random numbers and see if they check out. 8, 5. No, that's not what I want. Is that not? Okay, wait. 8, 5, 7, and then I need. So 6 would go here. I don't think this is gonna work. 10, 9, 4, 3. Did that work? I think that worked. 60, 63. Yeah, okay. That's so this is the construction for 13. Ta-da! Okay, we got one of them. But also, like, now that you know it's a spiral, it's just, I think the casework is really easy. Right, like there's actually just not very many things to try. I'm gonna try to get 11 because I feel like it should be doable as well. So if I want to get 11, then I want to get something that's pretty close to the bad case I drew earlier with like 6 and 5. So something like that, I think. Then 7 goes here, 4 goes here. 3. No. Shit, that's bad. Let's try that. Let's try a different thing. 3, 8. The side length is 11. That's also bad. How about 4, 9? Wait, I'm confused. Why does it? 7, 2. You can't use 8 as the long one in that case, though. Okay, maybe I don't want 5, 6 in the center. Let's try something else in the center. Actually, I'm like now not totally sure that I believe that you can get 121. Because the 7 is a big number is the thing. Like the reason 13 was so easy is the numbers on the inside one were really small. So that made life pretty good. Oops. What the hell? Maybe we're fine. Maybe we're fine. What's left? 2, 6. So we'll put 2 here, 6 here. 5, 9. 121. Gotcha. Alright, so we got 11 and 13. now for 12. I feel like you run into parity issues with 12. Do you guys think we run into parity issues? I feel like there might be parity issues. Because, how did you find the side of the m by m to be 13? So the problem is asking for which m. Like for every integer m, I need to either tell you it's possible and give a construction, or I need to give you a proof that it's not possible. So far what I have is a proof that m has to be between, let me label this properly. This is a proof that for the tasks to be possible, 11 has to be between m has to be between 11 and 13. This is a construction for m equals 11. And this is a construction. No! My Apple Pencil! Okay, there we go. For m equals 13. And then all this junk on this side is from last week. Not last week, like last semester. The last time I did this. Can I? Whatever, it's fine. Does that make sense? Do you know what it means when a problem asks find all, actually? Okay, let me give you a link. I wrote this up somewhere. Where did I write it up? Did you brute force punch the numbers in your mind? Numbers groups. This way I can. I mean, you saw the process on this stream, right? Like I think the thought process is like the area bound. Like the problem has two directions, right? Like you're trying to narrow down the set of M from all to like a small set, and then you want to see which things you can actually do. And the way the narrowing worked was the area argument was like, it's this area argument is how we zeroed in on these three specific numbers. Okay, anyways, back to... I feel like there's parity obstructions for 12 though. Like... Oops. Or even mod 4 obstructions, maybe? Like, what if I label all the small lengths? Okay, we're going to call this one ST. And like, we've basically been doing like... So this is A. This is like A plus S. So this is 12 minus A plus S. So this would have to be, what, 12 minus A? If I label this one B. It's like B plus T. Like, I'm not even sure I can get the parities to check out. Also, what does s plus t need to be in this case? So we know so our magic sum from 1 through 10 is... what does the inner perimeter need to be? Does someone want to help me compute this number? So we know the outside one is 48. And then 1 through 10 add up to what? 55? So it needs to be 7. I think just using area will work fine. What do you mean? Like, is the claim that the areas won't... So, okay, I guess the point is the inner area is odd. And then... when I take mod 2... this is like... AB plus AT mod 2. This is like AB mod 2. This is AB plus AT plus SB plus ST. This is AB plus AS. So is it true everything appears an even number of times? Sorry, this is BS. Yeah, the parity doesn't check it. The parity does not check out when you take mod 2, right? Or... No, hang on. 1, 2, 2, 4... No, it does. Did I mess up? Here, AT... Oops. No, actually the parity is okay. Maybe it's not okay mod 4. I might believe it's like bad mod 4. But I don't think it's wrong mod 2. It's like... area sum to 144. Like, do you want the actual 144 sum, or... I'm a little confused now. Like, what's the argument you're trying to use? Like... Okay, I guess s plus t has to equal 7. Are you trying to use a size argument or a mod argument? Maybe that's the question. I mean, the other thing we can do is we can just check all the possibilities, because there's like... not very many. ST is 1.6. Why is it 1.6 and not 2.5 or 3.4? I mean, okay, I guess it probably isn't 3.4. But... okay, all this was mod 2, and I don't think mod 2 does anything. In fact, I think what we've checked is that the areas always add up correctly, mod 2. None of the outer ones can be 1.6. Wait, what? Oh, I understand. Okay, yes. Okay, yes. Because the 1 can't be on the outside, because it's literally too short. Okay, yes, I understand. So, yeah, it has to be 1.6, but... okay, that makes life easier. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, 1 is just a small number. You can't put it outside. Also, I totally lied. The inner area is. So what we need to check is, okay, but like 6 is big, right? Like there's not that many pairs of numbers that differ by 6. There's like 2, 8, 3, 9, 4, 10. So I just have to check. And then, okay, what are the pairs that differ by 1? They're like 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay, I guess there's a lot on the for the other one. Okay, but okay, the argument is that, okay, 7 has to be paired with 8, right? Because 7 doesn't have, yeah. So it has to be 8 for 7. Oh, maybe this will work. 8, 4, 7, 5. But 2 gets stuck, right? There's nowhere you can put 2 now. So that's just it? No 12? Because the 2 needs to pair with 8, but the 7 needs to pair with 8 as well. So I think that you just die. Is there a function formula? For what? Like, I don't know, I'm just doing the problem. Like what if you want to answer to the question, you need to say what you want the function for. Like, what thing are you asking is there a formula for? Okay, anyways. I think that just works though. This is going to be super annoying to draw the figures for, but I think that does it. Yeah. Okay, let's do the write-up.